Hello again, Computer Queen 45 Alex, back with another episode of Everlasting Summer. Now, if you watched the last episode, you know that when I first loaded this game up, it told me, it gave me, what am I talking about? It told me that all of the heroines were over 18 years old, or they're 18 or older, and it asked me for my age. So whatever you want to make of that is whatever you want to make of that, and let's get going. I already covered that in the last episode, so. Careless childhood age. It was also then that I met my first love. This is where we left off last time. Her appearance and character have vanished from my memory. Oh, if you guys don't remember last time, basically, there's a dude, we don't know his name, but he's sick of monotonous life and he's reminiscing about stuff. His childhood, his careless childhood age. Her appearance and character have vanished from my memory. Only her name remains, like a brief line from a social network profile, along with the feelings which overwhelmed me when I was with her. Affection, tenderness, desire to care for her and to protect her. Sounds like love in the form of words. Sadly, it didn't last long. Today I can hardly imagine something like that happening. I'd probably like to meet a girl, but I don't know how to start a conversation, what on earth to discuss, and how to attract her. No, I haven't met a suitable girl for a long time. Considering that you've been saying this entire time that all you do is sit at home, what exactly is your criteria? Whatever. But where can I meet one? The sound of an engine working brought me back to reality. A bus pulled over. There's something abnormal about it, I thought. Maybe it's red, but, again, foreign game? Game company is called Soviet Games, so maybe that's just what the bus looks like in whatever other country. There's something abnormal about it, I thought. I keep reading things twice, because I forget that I already read it. Then again, doesn't matter. Only the 410 runs this route. Well, it does say 410. That is okay. Doors to apparently hell just streetlights passing me. It's as if their cold light sparks inside of me, trying to light up feelings long dead. This guy's really just not feeling the life thing going on. Or maybe not sparks, just wakens them. Because those feelings, they've been living in me for a long time, quelling down and waking up again. The driver's radio was playing some very familiar tune, but I wasn't listening to it. I was watching the cars passing by through the fogged-up window. Oh, this is like, I can see the seat in the corner over there. This is a bus window. Everything in this game's really pretty. I'm sorry if my capture's fuzzy again. I've been trying to fix it, but just know it's pretty. Because people are always rushing somewhere, chasing something they need. They're stuck in their own little worlds. Why would they care about mine? They probably have their own serious problems, or maybe they have much easier lives. You can't know for sure, since all people are different. Or aren't they? Sometimes, someone's actions can be easily predicted. But if you try to look inside his soul, you will only see impenetrable darkness. Is that you? You seem to be full of darkness. As we've seen. Whatever. Dang it! You stop saying whatever. The bus was approaching downtown, and my thoughts were interrupted by the bright city lights. Sorry, I was stretching. I've been sitting for a while. Hundreds of ad boards, thousands of cars, and millions of people. I was watching this light show, and somehow I got terribly sleepy. And then he went to the wrong place. My eyes closed just for a moment, and then he fell asleep and didn't go to wherever he was trying to go. I would assume work of some description. Whoa. Dang it, computer. Or is this the game? I don't know if this is my computer being laggy or the game. Jumping around. I'm gonna hope it's the game jumping around. This is beautiful. Oh, the art is amazing. Oh, there's just a girl going, "Ah." Something Iha. Leah. Oh, I was reading that weird. Yeah, I have no idea. The bus just more and more mucky. That says Everlasting Summer. For anyone wondering. Day 1. Should I be scared? Well, I see why it told me all of them were over 18. If it gets really bad, I'll just stop doing the series, but I don't know. I'll figure something out. I didn't even read that. What did that say? God. Bright daylight struck my eyes. No, god dang it. Be right back, sorry. Whatever. Sorry, I've been trying to do this. Okay. Whatever. Dang it. But I got through... I figured it out. I just had to click to skip it. Whatever. Yeah. Bright daylight struck my eyes. At first I didn't pay attention, as I wasn't fully awake yet. On their own, my legs carried me towards the door. Damn, looks like I fell asleep and I missed my stop. There were no doors. I've looked around the bus and realized that it wasn't a good old worn-out Marco Polo. Instead, the bus was an Icarus model and new. I was frozen in shock. How? What? Am I dead? Have I been kidnapped? No, I must be dead. I touched my body wildly, slapped myself in the face a few times, struck the back of the front chair with my forehead. It's clear. Either I'm still alive, or, being dead, you can still feel the pain. But how could all this happen? LFO's immediate assumption is, I'm dead. Crap. No. Hit my head on things. Maybe I was asleep for too long and ended up in the bus depot. And then, what, did they put me in another bus? I rushed out and took a look around. I thought he said there were no doors. Whatever. Greenery wherever I looked around. Tall grass on the roadside. Trees, flowers. Summer! But how? Oh, I totally read that with the wrong inflection. Summer? But how? It was winter just a moment ago. I had a terrible headache, as if my head was going to explode. Step by step, I started to recall. That's dramatic. Long road running towards the horizon. Forest, plains, field, lakes, and forests again. sleeping, but how then can I remember all of it? And then a gap. Some girl leaning over me. She's softly whispering something into my ear. Then a gap again. Okay. And then I woke up here. Who's that strange girl? Or was she just a dream? For some reason, thinking about it made me feel better and calmed me down a little. I felt warmth all over, coming from the inside. Could it be her who brought me here? Then I need to find her. And the best way to look for her is to get away from here. I rushed to the left, then to the right, then stopped hesitating where to go, and finally ran in the direction where the bus probably came from. This is the title screen, just without the title. Physical exercise does refresh one's mind, thoughts become clearer, and it gets a little easier to evaluate the surrounding reality. Okay. Not in my case, however. I was sitting on the roadside, wheezing and trying to ease my sore throat by gulping hot air. Okay, I guess that works. In any case, the run did its work. The fear withdrew for a while. Maybe I'm really just dreaming? Though after recalling my self-harm, I immediately rejected the idea. I'm neither dreaming nor dead. The narrow road was running through the field and far into the distance. That exact road from my dream. I must be very far away from home. And it's not that it was winter yesterday and it is completely summer now. It is about the environment. Of course, the summer is usually like that, green and hot. But here, everything is not just like in real life. Everything looks like it was taken from paintings of Russian landscape artists in the XIX century. I don't do Roman numerals very well. The grass is just too lush. The bushes are not like what bushes should be. They're too thick that you can't see anything through them. Like treetops, honestly. And the trees themselves? The forest was quite far away, but the trees looked as if they had closed their even ranks, and were now just waiting for an order to advance into the fields and plains. I caught my breath and looked at the bus, which is now barely visible. That was a good run. Fear took over me once again. And those power lines. There must be people here. What does it mean? In fact, that means nothing at all. Even hell can have power lines. Probably. Barking and roasting the sinners is too old-fashioned. Or baking and roasting the sinners is too old-fashioned. I must have reached the point of no return, after which you should either lose your mind completely or finally try to understand what is going on. And while I still have the choice, I should rather pick the second option. I slowly headed back to the bus. Of course, it was frightening. But I'm not likely to find an answer in the fields or woods, and this wretched bucket of screws is the only kind of link that I have with the real world. Kolbechak, I think. I have no idea what these say. Pretty sure this is Russian, by the way. I should carefully scout the area. Soviet Nook. Is this me? Is Soviet Nook me? And I don't know. Oh, it's just what this says. No, that's not my name. It's a place. A brick wall and its gates crowned with Sovianuk sign. Statues of pioneers at the sides and a road sign nearby showing the bus route number 410. I'm sorry if I say things wrong. I'm not Russian. I don't speak Russian. And I'm gonna read things as best as I can, but, I have a very limited, if not inexistent, knowledge of Russian, so... Sorry. The trip's taking a bit too long today. My Semyon? I smirked. A person may start acting inadequately in extreme situations. Something like is probably happening to me now. This place didn't look abandoned at all. No rust on the gates, no damage to the walls. Sylvianuk. What could have a name like that? Judging by the pioneer statues, it could be a kid's summer camp. And this camp seems to be working. Of course, the simplest explanation, logically, explains nothing at all. The strange girl, the altered bus, summer, the pioneer camp. Thousands of theories went through my mind instantly, from alien abduction to lethargic sleep, from hallucination to time and space shift. None was worse than the other, but there was really no way to pick a single one. Then it all came to me. I can try to make a phone call! Beep boop bop boop. I took out my cell phone and dialed the first number from my contact list. No reception. Yeah. But instead of signal strength bars, this screen was showing a thick cross? Okay. Alright, there may be no signal in such backward country place. Though I cannot be the only one who got here. Buses don't go on their own. I checked the bus from all sides to make sure that it wasn't a hallucination. Bits of dirt on the bottom, some rust here and there, faded out paint and worn out tires. No, this is definitely a very ordinary Icarus. Yeah, exactly the kind of bus which takes you to places beyond your understanding if you carelessly fall asleep. I gave a nervous chuckle. It came out by itself, sporadically. Because it wasn't a right place or time to laugh. But where on earth is the driver? I cautiously sat down on the curbstone beside the bus and started waiting. I'm gonna stop it right here because I think we've been going for a while. I don't know. It feels like it, but I'm just going by what my clock says. I don't fully remember when I started, but I think it was somewhere around 20 minutes ago, so I'll stop it here. Computer Queen 45, Alex, signing off. Thank you guys for everything you do, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.